Hello, my loves. It is Tuesday, August 18th, and I was just doing my morning journaling and drinking some coffee as I sit to go walk in the park, and then I'm going to go do Pilates in about an hour. But I just kept having this strong urge that I need to start a YouTube channel of a day in my life or a week in my life. So we're going to do a week in my life this week. It is Tuesday, August 18th. I am having this idea with the sun trine Eris in astrology. If you know anything about what that means, it's basically like the way that you assert yourself is the sun and the masculine. And Eris is basically the deep feminine warrior archetype that says, like, we're not sacrificing your soul. So we know this is coming from a soul level, and yeah, I'm excited to see what comes of it, what comes through me. And I'm just walking around downtown Boulder to get to my park. And yeah, I'm excited about my new adventure. As I sit and swing in this park, will be fun. I just want to sit and reflect a little bit, just even for myself, of how I got here. And I've been tapping for the last week straight on Brad Yates videos of like finding clarity basically within. So I feel like under unconscious muck programming and even like my ancestors and families, limiting beliefs, we've gotten to this point, and I am very proud of myself. And this is for me to remember, although it may help somebody else along the way, that your clarity always comes from within, not without. So stop looking at humanity and society's limitations for what you should do with your life, because they're usually, quite frankly, wrong, and they're probably going to sacrifice your soul. So way fun. I am swinging on a swing in a park. My little heart feels very free. Okay, I literally just finished Pilates, and that may have been the best Pilates that I've ever taken in my entire life. It was very like sacral chakra focused and like acceptance, and we are definitely in an eclipse portal. So clearly the collective needed a sacral chakra cleanse, because that was, wow, a very good workout routine. Just got a vanilla banana smoothie. I kind of sometimes every single time get the mint chocolate chip one, but today I was feeling vanilla and banana, so we always know when new energy is flowing through us, and we love this. I love newness. We love the sacral chakra. The healthy sacral chakra is like, it can't be beat. It's creativity, it's sensuality, it's newness, it's self-acceptance. It's literally all the finer things in life is literally in a healthy sacral chakra. And come with me on this journey to get into and open up a healthy sacral chakra. Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 19th, 2026. I am about to go on a run. We are smack dab in the middle of eclipse week. It is halfway through. I feel like during eclipses, there's always like unconscious like karma that's being released from our energy and etheric bodies. I've been watching this for the last like 5 to 6 years, like different jobs, coworkers come and go. So just a lot of movement of energy that like during eclipse seasons, I kind of find it to be good spiritual hygiene to not super plan your runs out and just kind of go with the flow. I actually did not run yesterday at all, and I actually didn't run Monday either, so we're gonna have our first run of the week on a Wednesday, and let's see what we do. I'm thinking I'm gonna actually just go to the treadmill, keep it nice and stable and flat, just because I feel unconscious energies surrounding me. And during eclipse seasons, it's always like, ooh. And we're just looking for a nice, clean, flat run. I will update you here at the end how much I run. Update, it is good spiritual hygiene to never plan your run during an eclipse. Here's me on my run. Definitely not on the treadmill, but I am, in fact, on a very flat gravel path, so same thing, right? Okay, I didn't take a video yesterday of my workout because I honestly had an unconscious blip in completely forgot. So I did run, I think it was around 6 miles on the treadmill yesterday. We got our treadmill run in just because that stability, though, you just can't beat it, you know? Especially during eclipse season. So yeah, I think I ran around 6 miles on the treadmill, and today I think I'm gonna go swimming as my workout because I feel like I was just doing some morning journaling and I felt like the energy that wanted to be released through me was more in alignment with swimming. So we're gonna go do that as our workout today. Stay tuned. Usually when I swim, I only time for minutes and I don't really look at like how far I swim because swimming is kind of like my feminine energy workout where I'm like not competitive and I just swim for an hour time. So I don't know if I'm gonna share like how long or like how many meters I swam for. We're gonna kick all those heavy masculinity people out of here. And we're just gonna swim on flow, okay? So that's our workout right now. For later today, I was just doing some morning EFT tapping and journaling, getting to some spicy thoughts that I didn't even know I had so buried in my unconscious. It feels like they're gonna be revolutionary when I shift these beliefs, and I love a revolutionary change. It's so great. So yeah, that's what we're up to today. It is now Friday, and I'll tell you how long I swim for. I just got done with my 53-minute swim. I was gonna swim a little bit longer, but I had to pee really, really badly, and it was not worth it. And then after I got out to pee, I honestly just was like, this is ridiculous to get back in the pool for 2 minutes or 7 minutes. So we stopped at 53, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. Had fun. Then I had an egg and cheddar bagel after and a Gatorade, and now I am back home. Green towel, or it didn't happen. I did take a little video here of right before I got into the pool. Okay, good morning. I woke up this morning and I was just pulling my eyes out. I feel like the left cheek, this is my left cheek here, is definitely purging some things compared to my right side. There's like nothing going on. This is no filter, by the way. Yeah, I just felt like I needed to purge some things emotionally. I had a pretty big clearing session on Wednesday. It is now Saturday with my spiritual healer. This happened on Wednesday, and sometimes when we get to really root deep unconscious thoughts, I see like outbreaks happen, and that's definitely a manifestation of that, is like purging some emotional grief, which is fine. It's always healing. I'm not sure yet what I'm going to run today. I am just drinking some coffee. I have gone through emotional purging of grief. I had EFT tapped it out. I have done a meditation on how to reclaim your power. I have been all over the place this morning. I have yet to go on a run. Something tells me I might have a little bit more energy than I think I'm going to have just after purging all this emotional stuff. So I did bring my flats. I think I'm just going to go to the treadmill and see what energy wants to flow through me. I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to do. I probably will start with a warm-up and see where I go from there. If I don't do a workout today, I'll probably do one tomorrow. I'll let my body kind of decide what it wants to do today, but I did bring my flats. I am going to the treadmill to keep it flat, relaxed, and just a very even pace that I can kind of just zone out and let my body be in stability. So that's kind of the plan today. I am feeling a lot better, a lot lighter, a lot more free after like just purging some deep emotions out and letting them flow through me. So don't ever be afraid to just cry your emotions out. Clearly my left side cheek, wow. Wow, girl, wow. That's a lot of acne coming up since like Wednesday. So clearly I'm going through something, and yeah, this is no filter. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with my appearance if I don't say so myself. See, after my workout, well, I went to the gym and I attempted to do a workout, but the first treadmill I started on, it was like shaking and like uneven ground, so I decided I needed to get on a different one. The second treadmill I got on, it stopped when I was in the middle of my rep, and then I was just like, you know what, I just don't think the universe wants me to do this workout right now. So we didn't. We packed it in and we did nothing. Well, I kind of did like, I was kind of in the process of doing some 800, so I kind of did like a half 800 on the first machine, and then I did like 2/3 of an 800 on the second machine. It was all very scattered. I wouldn't really say that I did a workout log, story short. So yeah, I don't know, I'm a little frustrated just because like I feel like I was actually feeling really good and the treadmill was just kind of like not it. Maybe I should have went to the track, I don't know, but I don't know, I think I'm just struggling a little bit internally too with like, I don't know, I think I'm just something internally I'm struggling with running, and I'm not 100% sure yet what that is. Okay, it's Sunday, August 23rd. We had our little mishap yesterday that happened. Good news, I got up and I went on a run today. I was putting zero pressure on the situation. I also found out via my dreams what the unconscious block or what was going on within me internally via my dreams. So I had this crazy dream last night of like, I felt like I was just putting a lot of pressure on like life and like love and like running and just all the things, and like, so I was able to go and journal. So usually like what the energy of pressure is usually like, it's like you're putting the universe in a chokehold, and when you put the universe in a chokehold, there's not much room for like fluidity or movement, right? But like as soon as you release that pressure valve, all of a sudden flow starts coming in. So like I realized I needed to figure out how to create flow. So how can you create flow? Step one, journal everything that's just like on your mind, on your heart, with like zero judgment, zero expectation of outcome, just like everything, just let it all out on the piece of paper. So I was able to journal about that specifically, and then yesterday I was doing like a bunch of like these sacral chakra activations on YouTube, which I think helped because sacral chakra is all about like flow. So I think that was all kind of like a precursor. So basically today when I went on a run, what happened? I generated a run in flow. I personally love running in flow. I will put my run splits here. It was like a pretty dramatic cut down. I just did 6 miles. We can look at the splits, what they are, but I think it was like the last couple miles were like 7:14, 6:39, 6:04. The first ones were just easy, but each one without actually like really trying, I was just like in flow, and that is the antithesis to pressure. So yeah, definitely a concept I want to explore further of like creating more flow in my life. And I will put my splits right here. I was happy with it. I don't know if you call it a workout or not. It doesn't really matter now that we're getting rid of pressure. We're in flow, okay? We're in flow. This was a workout in flow, I guess. So we're happy with it. And yeah, thanks for listening to my week. And hopefully I'll see you on another video, which should be playing right up there, or I will see you next time. Like, follow, share, subscribe for more content. Thank you.